Now I want to tell you why China is so angry. Remember, this is a question that a lot of people are very curious about because they've been tracking all of the Chinese reactions so far. But why really is China so angry? I've got some maps and I'm going to tell you precisely why China has been behaving in this very unusually irritable manner. Now, this is the overall map of the India-China frontier, from Sikkim, Arunachal, all the way to Ladakh. Obviously, we are talking about what's happening over here. So we're going to zoom in now and show you what's going on over there. And I'm going to give you the first specifics, ladies and gentlemen. So listen very carefully as to why China is so angry about India's actions on the night of the 29th of August. So that's zooming in a little further. Let's move to the next map. Let's go to the first slide to show you reason one of why China is so angry this time. Reason number one, ladies and gentlemen, please take a look. Focus your attention at these two positions with the Indian flag. This is the south bank of the Pangong Tso. That's the Pangong Lake there. The Indian Army has occupied these two heights, Helmet Top and Kala Top, on the south bank along the line of actual control. The reason why China is so irritated, reason number one, is because all of these positions, gun positions, a large observation post, these bases on the banks of the Pangong Tso are all now within line of sight of these Indian dominating positions. They can be engaged, they can be observed, they can't move a muscle without being spotted. Number two, here you've got artillery, tank positions, other kinds of positions which can easily attack. Here also, these are the other Indian positions which have been occupied in a place called Rekinla, all within line of sight, higher ground, and they're able to simply aim fire and take out these positions at very short notice if necessary. Basically, every one of these Chinese positions in the Chushul sector are now visible to India and they can't move without being spotted. Now, number two, I want to come to the second reason why China is so angry. This you see here is called the Spangor Gap. This is an entry point from which the Chinese could have come in their thousands, in their lakhs, to occupy territory on the Indian side. But as a result of India's dominant positions over here, and with all of these Chinese positions now completely blockaded, locked really because of their visibility, the Spangor Gap, which is like a gateway into India, is completely barricaded, because if China so much as moves a muscle now in this area, they will be spotted and heavy artillery fire can be brought upon them. So basically what this means is, the third reason, India dominates the south bank of the Pangong Tso. China is irritated because this entire area where they had deployed meticulously for years so much is now completely useless as a result of India's actions in just these 4 points. These 4 points means all of this is now rendered completely paralyzed, completely useless. They cannot even think of hostile action. Okay, so those are the first three reasons. Now I'm going to tell you about how how the damage can actually be conducted. First of all, these positions are not unarmed. There are men there, but there are also weaponry there. There are anti-tank missiles there, which have a certain amount of range, but there are also artillery positions in several places. We've marked only a few. 7 PLA positions, at least 7 Chinese positions are completely within range of Indian artillery. Indian posts at heights can guide artillery, rockets, smash the Chinese posts into pieces with short notice, because it is those golden first few minutes when something escalates that India can act, and the Chinese will not have the privilege of responding. The Chinese posts and tanks can be destroyed within minutes. There are Chinese tanks as well in that particular area. They can be destroyed within minutes because our men sitting on those heights can see those tanks and can guide artillery or fire directly at them without wasting ammunition, without wasting any time. Also, the Chinese gun positions, like we showed you in that map, can be smashed at very short notice. They won't even have time to open fire before they can be taken out, because they already basically have a target painted on their back. There is a PLA base there. There are camps which you saw along the lake, supply lines which have existed for decades together since the '62 war and beefed up especially now, all of them rendered completely vulnerable. Even small movements, I keep repeating this because this is so important, even the smallest movements now are fully visible to India. And reason number 5, India has deployed, and this was no secret until India Today reported it. India has specifically chosen to deploy Special Frontier Force Commandos. These are Tibetan warriors, and we all know what that means. Nothing irritates the Chinese more than the fact that the Tibetan resistance lives in India, is nurtured by India. China is interpreting this as a political slap in the face, a deliberate intent to humiliate them by evicting them, catching them off guard, keeping them away from those heights, using Tibetan commandos for that.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.